Good day everyone, and welcome to episode number 29 in series 2 of Production Line. We are starting today's episode down here in our fit engine run of slots, with the fit radiator being, and you can see me pointing at the screen, move the cursor, there and there, seems to be very constantly waiting for radiators to be delivered. And in fact, that is causing a bottleneck in our system. Now, I have run the game offline before starting this episode, basically for about 15 minutes to see what was going on. And I researched advanced retooling. Now, the reason why I did this specifically before I started this episode, as you may recall in the last episode, we had done no R&D, so that was vacant. And I wanted to do this one particularly because I'm feeling that in this episode we may need to, for want of a better word, recycle some of the facilities that we've bought and put in our factory, as well as try and get some more efficiencies in particularly the radiator, because if we go out, you'll see that, no, these are new really, but this one, it has consistently been a problem trying to get supply down there to keep the radiators running. We only have one manufacturing up here that's supplying it. So in the short term, just to fix that problem, I'm going to change to prefer local. We can always come back and fix that up later. It's going to increase our costs a little bit, but that's kind of okay. We do need to keep that running. We also completed our marketing campaign, which we had going on. We made some money, and of course, now we're in the cycle again, so we're losing money. Seems to be a consistent theme there. So that's what's happening there. Now, what I would like to do, just looking at this, is I'm planning on moving. Well, let me rephrase. I'm planning on buying this part here, Darlene's Donut World, for whatever reason it's called that, and moving the Fit Chassis production line into there, and then coming down here straight away into Fit Body, trying to get a bit more speed through Fit Body, although at the moment Fit Body is looking pretty good. But the issue, of course, we have is that in this set of slots here, we've not enabled any of the robots. So in terms of its speed, it's actually pretty low. So we may want to look at that coming up, and then we'll have to start using robots through here as well. So that is today's plan. And also in terms of R&D, if we move the chassis assembly area up there, I'd also like to look at doing the manufacturing facilities as well and putting them up there. So as you can see, in the future, when we get to hybrids and electric cars, we've got quite the amount of manufacturing we can put in there. So that's today's plan, is to buy this, move in up there with our chassis assembly, and that's going to create an entire redevelopment of the factory floor. Woohoo! And we all know how much we love doing that. So I'm going to wait till we get over $1 million in the bank to do that, because we're still losing money. And I'm also going to start an advertising campaign when we get there. But I'm going to go back to I think I'll stay with this one. Because you get 4 more hours basically as a bonus than you do with that one. Same. Actually, and it's cheaper for ideas as well. So that's definitely what we're going to do there. And we need to get some R&D going on. Now, I want to concentrate primarily on processes at the moment. He said, whizzing through everything. And I want to do the manufacturing for the things we just talked about. See, I can't do 5 things at once. I can't even do one thing at once because I can't even think about anything. So we want axles, drive shaft, and fuel tank. Axles, drive shaft, and fuel tank. Axles, drive shaft, and fuel tank. Axles, fuel tank, drive shaft. Beautiful. Very good, everybody. Axles, drive. Yep, very good. The other thing I found out just by coincidence is that this value resets just on each hour. So it's not a dynamic update, it's an hourly update. So worthwhile bearing that in mind. So it's actually no point checking it unless it just knocks over the hour like it just did there. And we're still losing money. So I don't think I want to do it just yet. Mind you, we are losing money, but the issue is we've got 8 cars in the showroom. So our losing money situation is primarily because we're not producing enough cars, which is another reason why we need to get the throughput going on. But it does look like the shared import and manufacture for the radiator has solved our problem there. Looks like we might have a bottleneck there, though, in the fit powertrain. So there you go. Something to consider. Oh, and also down here as well. In fit roof. Interesting. Okay. Okay, and look at that, we're running out of power as well. Okay, still only got 7 cars in there. Would like to go ahead when I get to $1 million. Actually, let's go up to 3. Same number, right? 800,000. No, it's struggling. I'm not quite sure I understand what causes the cycle or whether it's just a cycle. But it seems to be, excuse me. Yeah, it seems to be fairly consistent. You get the cycle, and here we go, we're making money again. 132. Oh, no, we're not. Now we're losing money. Holy dooly. Well, the easy way to fix this problem is to stop buying resources, and then we can clear out what we've got in the manufacturing queue. I'm not going to spend $400,000 on an advertising campaign just now. There we are. We seem to have turned the corner. Right, we've got axles. Very good. We're making money. Okay. Should not be long till we get to the $1 million mark now. It certainly chews up resources in terms of what you need to make a car substantially. Price range. Oh, hang on. I want to see what that says. Price range change. Economic changes mean that the popularity of vehicles in the budget price range have changed by plus 23%. Gosh, that's good. That is excellent, in fact. But no, not just yet. Let's go to 2. Still don't want to borrow money. Interest is just a killer. Right, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to fuel tank, excellent. We've got marketing departments, but we also have a design studio, which we no longer need because we've designed everything. We are fully designed out, so that's good. So now we're going to delete you, and we got $122,000 back, which is pretty good. How are we doing money-wise? $262,000. Oh gosh! All right, we're going to have to do it anyway. I think we'll just go ahead and bite the bullet, shall we? First of all, we'll do the marketing campaign. Let's be conservative, even though I wanted to do the you know what? Let's just do the 400,000 one. That's going to increase our sales anyway. I think we're at that point in the game where we just need to be marketing all the time to keep things running along. But it's quite tricky building it up to the point where you can do that. But we also want to keep the budget cars going because budget cars are the way of the future for us, apparently. Yeah, we've got some serious bottlenecks going on around here, haven't we? We've even got a bottleneck in quality check now. Okay. Cost of buying this, $5,460 an hour. A lot of rework going to be required to do this. And I think we might even have to do something with quality check as well. We've got 3 exits. We may need to divide the quality checks up and put them before the exits, actually. Now, that's not an unreasonable idea, per se, because that would move us from 2 quality checks to 3. Although, to be fair, we could put another quality check down here. Although defects are mounting as well. Yeah. It's very tricky. It's very tricky. Only got 8 cars in the showroom though, so that means something's going well there. Yeah, I think we're going to have to rationalise this. We need to get those cars through quicker. And here's the bottleneck right there. Yep. So how have we got this split up? Smart junction, defect mode, right? Smart junction design mode. So we do quality checking and then we break it up. So to get this to work, we have to do 3 quality checks. All right, let's have another look at something in R&D for a minute. Oh gosh, I really have to apologize for my voice over the last couple of days. It's, what's this? Visual inspection, performance checks, and emission checks. I think we need these. But I think we've got that. I think we need this. Wait a minute, we've got quality assurance checks? Upgrade at slot, visual inspection, speed plus 2 minutes 27 seconds, defect spot chance plus 9%. Wonder if we should put these... hang on. I wonder if we should put these between various things. Well, we've already got the design studio. Facilities, export, quality, visual inspection, performance check, emissions check. So the quality station is 5 minutes. And rework is just 1. So did I just put in another rework check, enhanced inspection? No, don't talk to yourself. What? What? Don't talk to yourself, he said, sitting in a dark room talking to a computer screen. Cool, that'll work really well, won't it? And upgrade that, okay. All right, so we're upgrading the inspection station, and then we need to probably move these out of the way. Okay, so what do we got? We got $800,000. So I think we need to just go ahead and do this. The rental agreement signing cost us $24,000. It's $5,460 now, and there you go, we've got it. So the first thing I want to do is move this stuff to over here. Now, how many of these can we fit in? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, quite a bit actually. It's pretty nice. And more R&D. What do we got over here? Got more R&D over here. No, we got marketing departments and a research office. So let's take you. We can although I kind of like this concept. Yep, very big fan of that concept. And what have we got down here? Research. Yep, another research. Drive shaft manufacture. Right, now, show all research. Enhance, right, okay, enhanced research. We're on the path. Research office. One research, hang on. We're going to do some scientific calculation now. One research office is worth 92 points per minute. And a research centre is worth 2. So we want a new research centre. And we want to get rid of 2 research offices. And that gives us a slight advantage. Yep. Very good. Okay, but we've got more room in there. We can do stuff. We've got 1, 3, and we end up with only 1 not used. So that's good. So now what we need to do, friendo, is start moving you. In the massiest redevelopment in the massive history of massiveness. Just let's have a think about this for a minute. It will be cheaper to move than it will be to build and then refund. Fit axles, fit undercarriage, fit fuel tank. There's only 3. Maybe. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And there's an import right there. So possibly run it from here and put the manufacturing up here. Well, actually, no. Okay, let's think about this momentarily. Thinking always gets you into trouble. So if we fit the front and rear axles, we can make axles, right? So here's okay, new plan. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to build fit the front axle, right? So that's the first one. And then I'm going to fit the rear axle, and that's the second one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. No route to stockpile. And of course they're round the other way, right? Of course they are. Why? Because you're a goose. Now, what I'm going to do, okay, now bear with me because I don't know if this is going to work or not, but because I'm making this up as I go along. Oh, that's a surprise, says everyone. Would never have thought of that. Where is the small stockpile? Research Centre, powertrain. Where's small stockpile? Oh, type 2 resource importer. Conveyor. Nope. Where's the small stockpile? Or where's the stockpile? Facilities, marketing, high power, maintenance department, research centre, design studio, Advanced, supply stockpile. An idiot. Mr. Grumpy is an idiot. So how about we put it right smack bang in the middle between two sets? I don't want the, okay, first turn off. Oh, turned off and it went away. I do not want that there. I want that there. Okay. So that's taken care of the front and rear axle. Then we're going to fit the drive shaft. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put a mini stockpile in there as well. Except that you're in the wrong place, it turns out, because I went too far. I certainly hope this works. Okay, that's fit the drive shaft, then fit the undercarriage. Mini stockpile for undercarriage. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like it's working. Is that the undercarriage? Yeah. And then fit the fuel tank. 2, 3, 2. And then the mini supply stockpile for that. Okay, so, oh look at that, we've got 1.7 million. I got to tell you that is probably purely this animal running right here, the marketing. So we definitely need marketing. Now we're going to move you. This is the cunning and devious plan of the manufacturing industries. So a little bit of cost and a little bit of savings. And hopefully it's going to all work out in the end. And stop that. All right. How do you turn these off? You turn those off like that. Whoa, what was that? Take a screenshot. Okay. Takes a screenshot. Okay. Can I not turn you off? How do I do that? Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. I probably can't turn it off. Well, anyway, whatever. All right, so now for the new stuff that we haven't done before. We're going to make axes. We're going to make axes. We're going to make the axis. That would be Hearts of Iron 4, probably. Make axles. Make a drive shaft. Ugh. It is annoying. Make a drive shaft. Fit the undercarriage. Does anyone make an undercarriage? I guess not. And this is where we're going to be making a lot of stuff. So now, which one of these is the export? Export stockpile not connected. That's the export stockpile. That's the import stockpile. So we want a resource importer, which we're going to plump there. Okay. I like how they make this as difficult as they can. No, wait a minute. Other way around, right? That's the export stockpile is not connected. And that's the import stockpile, right? So import to the rear. Like so. And import to the rear like so. So what we then do is we get the resource conveyor from here. We run it down here, up here, and that is almost neat and tidy. Then we take these like so and like so. Very good. Except why don't you want to connect? Why didn't you automatically connect? It doesn't matter. Right, and then we're going to run you to these. Well, that's tricky, isn't it? Maybe we shouldn't have put them in the middle. No, we shouldn't have put them in the middle, actually. Oh well. We're going to move everything around, ladies and gentlemen, because we put them in the wrong place. Because it turns out that everything will cross over and touch each other, and it won't be very good. There we go. Fuck. All right, stop it. Ooh, did we not put the last one in? Does not look like we did. Right, well, we better do that. Like so. So this one is going to be axle. Only local. I don't know, how many do you think we should have? Probably, how about there? To a round number. So that's axles. This one is also axles. It's funny how there's no differential between the front and the rear axle. I suppose that makes sense. What are you, drive shaft? Drive shaft, yep, drive shaft. Again with 12, okay. I wonder if that's enough. Undercarriage. Does the undercarriage actually exist? What is an undercarriage and where do you get one from? Where do you get an undercarriage from? And a fuel tank. Oh, okay, research is complete, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, hang on. Can you not manufacture an undercarriage? No, you can't. Okay. All right, so stuff comes in and goes to these three things. Then stuff is picked up from these three things and taken to these things. All right, so that's what we do next. We take them to these things. No, we take them that way to these things. No, this way to these things. Actually, we pause the game for a second. Because in actual fact, we don't need you. We need you to be connected, but you didn't connect again. Hang on. The evil graphics is evil graphicsing me. Right, so you go there, and you also go there. Actually, you go across all of these. And then you go... Actually, you don't do that at all. You do this. Of course you do. That'll actually do for what we're doing here. No, it won't, because look at that. Sigh, big sigh, big sigh. Okay. We are going to disconnect you like that. Do you not connect? No, you don't. So we have two lots of fit axles. No, wait a minute. Yeah, front and rear. That's axles. Yep, both of those, in fact. Yep, both of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 front and rear axles. Then you come down here. You come down here, and you come down here, and you disconnect. And you disconnect as well, actually. That's pretty much it, I think. Okay. Now, having done that, and done it, you would have to say somewhat unsuccessfully, We then turn you back on, or actually we turn you off. Yep, we turn you off. We start the game and we clear out the backlog. Oh, actually, we need to do some other stuff too. We need to actually turn you guys off. Well, you're not connected anyway, so you're not going anywhere. We're going to put conveyors in, and we're going to put conveyors in this one first, because you're going to be now what are you doing? No route to resources. Oh dear. We're in, oh dear, I'm in trouble. I need to get some production up so I can keep this thing humming along. Actually, you know what? The easiest way to do this is to... I say that, but there actually is no easy way to do this, because it's heading in the wrong direction. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, first of all, let's get this working. Okay, we'll get that going. Yep, there we go. All right, fine. Get that producing. Right. Yeah, we need to get this producing. Oh, we're about to hit a very serious problem, actually. I'm about to have no cars in manufacturing. I think what we're going to need to do is fix this up a bit, because we are going to need to move you as well. We'll just leave that bottleneck there for now, because we need a bottleneck just to slow things down a bit. Right. Okay. Bit of thinking on the sly here, I think, or on the fly. Sly. Right. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Sorry, but you have to go away. Okay. This is this is like thinking as you go. This way. There's every possibility that could maybe possibly work. Okay, we need all the budget items in here. Compact budget. off-road budget, pickup budget, sedan budget, got one of those, small van budget, got one of those, and that's it. So if I read this correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. What don't we have? Compact budget, check. Off-road budget, check. SUV budget, not check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, linesman. Thank you, ball boys. Okay. Let's go, everybody. We are producing, and you can produce as well, actually. Budget is the name of the game. It looks like it's actually, and we're out of R&D. So let's R&D something that we can use to increase the sale of our vehicles. These are quite expensive down here, the hybrid area. So let's go back up here. Let's go with an aluminium body. Wow. Air suspension, sure. And back to processors. Let's go along with, actually now there's a good question. Let's just pause this for a second. In the fit body shell, we might as well try and get this all going along. What have we got in manufacturing? Body shell, hood, trunk and spoiler. Body shell, hood, trunk and spoiler. Body shell, hood, trunk. Where was spoiler? There it is. That's a good start. We've got that going on. We've got this going on. Now, what we need to do is get some of these cars out of here, because we just are about to run out of cars. So this is 2 chassis assembly areas running simultaneously for the production of budget cars. So our factory is at the same production level as it was when we had a mixture, but now it's that way for just budget. And how is our marketing campaign going? It's about just over halfway full from my estimation, so that's going fairly well. Yeah, this is a bottleneck, as is this. It's the throttling is actually taking place here. Well, there's throttling everywhere. But we are about to run out of cars in our showrooms. Well, we're out of budget. You might as well say there's only one budget left in there. Holy dooly, ladies and gentlemen, it's 50 minutes into the episode. I had no idea where the time went. Well, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. This is a major redevelopment of our factory floor. And where it's going to end up, I really don't know. But there you go. That's what we're doing today. And probably for several more episodes to come. So stay well, everyone, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the Gig Channel again very soon. Until then, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.